Alright, good morning. So this is a random vlog actually. धेरै open छैन अभी कति धेरै मुभ गर्दा it's been a pretty long period of time हामीले vlog बनाएको. Right now हामी चाहिँ अहिले इलामको फार्ममा छौँ. Now if you guys know हामी इलामको कफी last time धेरै मात्रामा कुरा गरेका थियौँ. We have been putting that coffee on different kind of tables so धेरै cupping stations पनि. So यो चाहिँ this farm is of Mystical Coffee GHP by Pranit Dai, Binayak Dai. They have been working here and it's a very new farm. So we wanted to see what the farm has to offer and also some of the improvement that we can do your farm. I say it's pretty good. It's pretty nice. You can see right there background master. This is actually the stay house. Ani ako processing station say that and even I need to check a lot of stuff as well. And we have got nursery section on this one as well. So yeah, we're here. We wanted to do something about your coffee. And maybe some experimental lots, looking at the farm and doing a lot of stuff as well. So yeah, that's a quick stuff. Quick update on me on the vlog actually. I'm late. Also, vlog. I think last year every harvest last year harvest and it is special. So I think this is a very good opportunity where we can show you people at different farm as well. So yeah, welcome to Illam. Alright, we have got Pranit Dave.
Good morning.
Good morning, Da. So please talk about the coffee and the quality and your vision about this farm actually.
Okay, relatively, this is a very small farm in terms of the size, in terms of the crops that we have. And the vision that we have is to serve you quality coffees. And we're trying a new thing this year. Since it's our first harvest, we're just going with naturals. Even though we've got a wet meal, a dry meal, everything in place, this year we want to go for naturals. And naturals in terms where processors can process it very easy. And it's going to be totally aerobic fermentation, aerobic naturals, right? So long-term vision, we want to promote quality coffee. And we've got a very big community around, so we want to teach them how to make quality coffee.
Sweet. So how much coffees are we expecting maybe this year or maybe next year in terms of production?
We're not expecting much because it's our first harvest, right? So I'm expecting somewhere around 200 to 300 kgs of coffee.
What are the challenges that you're facing right now?
The challenges, climate change. Number one. Then I guess I wouldn't say varietal in I would say varietal in a very vague manner actually, because like we've discussed, we don't know our varietals, right? But to confirm that, I think we've basically tried both ones, and we have some typicas, but we would love to have more varietals that are new to the coffee industry actually.
Sweet. Thanks so much. That.
Cheers.
Please do explain about the farm. I'm gonna say.
Okay, Hamerko farm. It's located in Illam district. Ani yo ठाउँको नाम चाहिँ देउमाई नगरपालिका. अनि यसलाई चाहिँ particularly शान्ति डाँडा भनेर चिन्छ. फुटुक भन्ने पनि हो. So we are at the bank of Pua River. Which is directly coming from Himalayas, and you चाहिँ 12 months नै हुन्छ. So our farm starts from the elevation of around 800 meters and it goes till 1000 meter. अब हामीले चाहिँ start गरेको almost 4 years भयो. So within 4 years we started with 200 plants first. किन भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ we wanted to see इलामको ल्यान्डमा कफी हुन्छ कि हुँदैन भनेर. So we were lucky. हामीहरूको first 200 plants were good. So then after each year we did 2000 plants each. So भनेपछि around 4200 plants चाहिँ अहिले हामीहरूको फार्ममा छ. And nursery, we also established nursery for our siblings and त्यसमा चाहिँ we not just planted coffee for ourselves but also distributed a lot of coffee to the community. So that's basically a very brief about our farm.
Thank you. Yo. So this is the tiger we have in this farm. You can see the terrain over here. यहाँको terrain चाहिँ अलिकति different छ. See? प्रायः छ. Mostly घाम चाहिँ हाम्रोमा यहाँ लाग्ने भनेको चाहिँ 9 बजेदेखि 3 बजेसम्म हो. You see, this is the bed that we have it. So we have got enough sunlight. यहाँ चाहिँ enough sunlight. 9 देखि 3 सम्म. Pretty much good for the drying. And these are the cherries जुन चाहिँ recently pick गरेको छ. यो I think 2-3 दिन भएको छ यो cherries हरु चाहिँ pick गरेको. And over there you can see few of the cherries हरु चाहिँ त्यो चाहिँ I think last week most probably pick गरेको छ, and they have been on the bed for the drying as well. So as I will be picking up some coffee cherries हरु चाहिँ, and we'll also teach some of the farmers कि कसरी pick गर्ने, किनकि I believe most of the farmers over here उहाँहरुलाई चाहिँ right cherries हरु चाहिँ pick up गर्ने चाहिँ ideas हरु नहुन सक्छ. And we have been you know trying to explain them कि कसरी right cherries हरु pick गरेर looking after the bricks meter and हुन्छ नि figuring it out कि राम्रो sugar level भयो भने चाहिँ normal सुकाएमा पनि the coffee cherries would be processed pretty well, and they can result a very good cup of coffee, let's say good quality coffees say in cup. So that's what we are planning, and I'm gonna most probably I'll show you people the nursery as well, and also the processing station as well. Alright, so talking about the Illamko farm, I think this is the second harvest. First harvest going back to let's say around like 500 kgs, 600 kgs of coffee cherries or harvest back. Okay, but this time I think they have more than 1,000, maybe 1 ton, 2 ton coffees. The best part of this place is that I think we have been practicing more over like natural process coffee. So if you see, we have got a lot of beds over here, and most of the people have been just picking the coffee cherries, the traditional method of natural process to go around back. So main motive चाहिँ हाम्रो के छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ यहाँको चाहिँ फार्मर्सहरु चाहिँ at least giving them much more knowledge on how to pick up the ripe cherries हरु चाहिँ. If you can see, they have been picking some of the cherries last time. So कतिपय cherriesहरुमा चाहिँ के छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ the proper ripe cherriesहरु अझै पनि they still need to figure it out. So what हाम्रो main motive चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि at least we can give them some ideas on picking up the right cherries, which means proper sugar level भएको चाहिँ, and they can separate it, and if they understand the differences between picking up the right cherries for processing you know different kind of, let's say राम्रोसित नपाकेको cherriesहरु pick up गर्दाखेरिको cup profileहरु चाहिँ, at least if we can tell them, or let's say give them information next time, next harvest ko लागि, it would be pretty much good idea. Because this is a very good place for a very good natural process coffee. So to say, they do have a pulper as well where wash process coffees can be practiced, but I think this time we more try to push. We are trying to push on natural process coffee. So yeah, that's the idea actually, and let's see what this place can offer us. We were very much excited about this farm, so we didn't want to waste any time here. We first started with checking the sugar level of the coffee cherries, which was picked by the farmers. Norge got his refractometer, and me, my phone camera. What do you think of the coffee, Norge?
So as far as I've seen, the farm is really good. The thing is, the location of the farm, what I observe is really, it's an ideal location because the sun is coming up right now, so it's getting plenty of sunlight. It should be getting low, like the sunlight should be going out around like 3 p.m. So that's going to be ideal for the coffees. So it's going to have ample sunlight to grow, but not as much that it's going to start like lacking in nutrient content. So that's what I've noticed. And the picking, as Manoj said, is really well right now, but they still need some practicing, especially for like the ripe cherry picking. I think Nepalese coffee, it has great potential, and the thing is, we just need to know how to take out that potential, and that's what we're working towards, and hopefully we'll get there pretty soon. We're still doing a lot of like experiments, small lots, so I think we're almost there, so we should be there in like a year or two. Let's see.
हामीले गर्नुपर्ने धेरै कामहरू थियो, तर समय हामीसँग एकदमै कम. नेक्स्ट डे हामी वरिपरिको फार्मर्स र कलेक्टर्सहरूलाई भेट्नुपर्ने थियो. So we had to pick the coffee cherries as soon as possible. Alright, so we are on the farm, specifically picking up the coffee cherries, trying to fix out the specifically selective picking. अनि यहाँ चाहिँ प्रायः जस्तो भराइटलको बारेमा कुरा गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ वी हेभ गट 2 भराइटल्स जुन चाहिँ बर्न भराइटल्स र टिपिका भराइटल्सहरूदेखि नै काम गर्छ प्रिटी मच मिक्स छ कारण किन भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ वी ब्रट द प्लान्ट्स फ्रम डिफ्रेन्ट प्लेसेस स्पेसिफिकली नेपालको डिफ्रेन्ट ओरिजिन ठाउँबाट चाहिँ लिएर आएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि हो बट धेरै जस्तो देखिने भनेको चाहिँ टिपिका and we have got one both of them but now I specifically want to talk about this one I just wanna this is a very classic good example of borer white borer actually so के भइरहेको थियो भन्दा चाहिँ यसमा चाहिँ बोरर लागेको थियो र यो चाहिँ इट वाज पेनिट्रेटिङ जसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ यसलाई काट्नु परेको थियो सो द्याट यदि त्यो बोररहरूले चाहिँ यो पुरै प्लान्ट्स रुटसम्म गएको भए यो चेरीको प्रोडक्सनमा एफेक्ट गर्ने कामहरू गरिन्थ्यो सो द लास्ट पोइन्ट जहाँ छ त्यहाँ चाहिँ काटेर चाहिँ वी वान्ट टु सेभ द प्लान्ट्स एज वेल अनि कफी चेरिजमा पनि एफेक्ट नहोस् भन्ने कुरा सो दिस इज अ भेरी गुड एन्ड क्लासिक एक्जाम्पल अफ white borer actually. So yeah, that's a quick idea. I just wanted to give the information, guys.
So this is the nursery that they have it over here. So usually nursery ma ke huncha bhandakari chai plants chai I think normally 6 to 9 months bhitra नै यहाँबाट झिकेर नर्सरीबाट झिकेर चाहिँ फार्ममा हाल्ने कामहरू गर्छ. This seems to be have pretty much old हुन्छ नि टाइम बितिसकेको नर्सरी के अरे प्लान्ट्सहरू छ यङ प्लान्ट्सहरू छ सो कतिपय प्लान्ट्सहरू चाहिँ आई बिलिभ नर्सरीको प्लान्ट्सहरू चाहिँ डिस्कार्ड गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ बट वी हेभ अदर नर्सरी एज वेल जुन चाहिँ यसपालि नयाँ प्लान्ट्सहरू उहाँहरूले चाहिँ नर्सरीमा राख्नु भएको छ एन्ड मोस्ट प्रब्ली यसपालि चाहिँ त्यो प्लान्ट्सहरू चाहिँ फार्ममा राखिन्छ सो वी एक्सपेक्टिङ एटलिस्ट आई थिङ्क 3,000 to 4,000 plants as of now but let's see how it goes but right now if you can see overall यो ठाउँमा चाहिँ these baby plants are way too big now and it's going to be very much hard to plant it on the farm but there are some other young plants that are farmers हाल्ने कामहरू गर्छ so yeah looks pretty good I don't know if you have seen or not let me just show you these are the plants it's very tall now see yeah someone so normally usually 6 to 9 months I believe within 6 to 9 months तपाईले यहाँबाट नर्सरीबाट झिकेर फार्ममा हाल्नुभयो भने चाहिँ यस राम्रो हुन्छ भन्ने चाहिँ भनिने कामहरू गर्छ so yeah let's see
So this is the station, guys. Here's the station. You can see all of the coffees over here storage. Here's the kaskari amli. So we took it, we received it. A lot of different process, mostly natural process coffees also, and also the parchment as well. So if I can show you, just explaining about the stations actually. So here is a pulping station on the button. Oil is a pulper sand. So how it basically works. We also try to make sure your workflow पनि राम्रो होस् भन्ने हिसाबले चाहिँ हो सो यहाँबाट चाहिँ पल्पिङ गरिन्छ पल्पिङ गरिसकेपछि गएर आफ्टर दिस इज डन दिस इज द फर्मेन्टेसन ट्याङ्क जहाँ चाहिँ फर्मेन्टेसन्सहरू गर्ने कामहरू गरिन्छ त्यसपछि गएर विल कम अन दिस साइड यहाँ चाहिँ तपाईँको चाहिँ फर्मेन्टेसन गरिसकेपछि गएर वास गरिन्छ एन्ड आफ्टर दिस इज डन वी क्यान गो आउटसाइड राइट हियर देयर आर द ड्राइङ बेड्स अनि त्यो ड्राइङ बेड्समा चाहिँ ड्राई गर्ने कामहरू गर्छ So you पछि गएर we have another station जहाँ चाहिँ कफीहरू चाहिँ ड्राई गर्ने काम गर्छ I'm going to go and show you people how it basically works on that side. Right now this is how it works. Now one of the important thing that farmer needs to understand is that why processing is important. किनकि यहाँ कतिपय farmersहरूलाई थाहा छैन and if you see these places sorry though यो फार्म चाहिँ नयाँ भए तापनि यहाँ चाहिँ कतिपय चिजहरू चाहिँ I've seen to many processing station त्यो युज नगरिकन यतिकै खेर गएको छ and they have not been using it very properly so it's very much important as a farmers कि यो कुराहरू चाहिँ के अरे to make a very good use of it so to teach people to teach farmers specifically the proper processing methods the proper storage methods हरूले गर्दाखेरि क्वालिटी कति मात्रामा माथि जान्छ भन्ने कुराहरू चाहिँ they have to understand it and त्यसले गर्दाखेरि नै one step at a time this will definitely help the farmers and also us to talk about good quality coffee or let's say high quality coffees हरूको बारेमा चाहिँ So yeah, that's it. Let me show you the storage room. The other room. Bye. Like we can go Nescafe. Alright, so I just forgot. I wanted to explain about this thing as well. Now, your storage room मा नै कतिपय ठाउँमा चाहिँ हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्छ भन्दाखेरि how do you store the coffees as well. Coffeesहरू कतिपय स्टोर गरिन्छ किनकि मेरो एक्सपिरियन्समा I've been to few फार्मर्सहरूको हुन्छ नि स्टोरेज रुममा जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ नर्मली यस्तो ब्यागहरूमा मात्रै राख्ने कामहरू गर्छ एन्ड दिस इज नट गुड क्या यसले गर्दाखेरि धेरै मात्रामा स्टोरेजमा प्रब्लम आउनसक्छ सो इट्स भेरी मच इम्पोर्टेन्ट यदि तपाईँहरूले कफीहरू स्टोर गरिरहेको छ भने यस्तो खालको ग्रेन प्रो ब्यागमा स्टोर गर्ने त्यसपछि गएर मात्रै यसको भित्र स्टोर गर्ने सो अल अफ दिस कफिज आर इफ यु सी राइट हियर सबै ग्रेन प्रो ब्यागमा फर्स्टमा स्टोर गरेर राखेर चाहिँ एन्ड देन वी पुटिङ ओभर हियर क्या Now, why this यो स्टोरेज रुम अथवा यो स्टेसन चाहिँ एकदमै इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ चाहिने कुराहरू चाहिँ सबै छ. फर इक्जाम्पल इफ यु सी ओभर देयर हामीसँग त्यो थर्मोमिटर टेम्परेचर मिटर छ. अनि त्यसपछि जहाँ चाहिँ रुमको टेम्परेचर प्लस ह्युमिडिटीहरू सबै देखाउने कामहरू गरिन्छ. वाइ इट इज इम्पोर्टेन्ट अल्सो द प्लाङ्क एज वेल. कतिपय ठाउँमा चाहिँ हामीले यो पनि देखाएको छैनौँ कि यो प्लाङ्कहरू छैन, भुइँमै नै कफिजहरू राख्ने कामहरू गरिरहेछ. दिज आर द स्मल थिङ्स विच इज भेरी मच नेसेसरी इन अ स्टोरेज रुम. अनि कुनै पनि फार्मर्सले कफीहरू स्टोर गरेर आएको छ भने चाहिँ. एन्ड यदि तपाईँहरूले पनि स्टोरेज रुममा let's say if you are working in a coffee industry and तपाईँले यस्तो खालको कलेक्सन्सहरू गरिराख्नु भएको छ भने एन्ड इफ यु डु नट ह्याभ द आइडिया, तपाईँलाई यसको बारेमा आइडिया छैन भने आई होप यो भिडियोले पनि तपाईँलाई हेल्प गर्छ. एन्ड मोस्ट प्रब्ली यु अल्सो ट्राई एन्ड डु दिस काइन्ड अफ स्टफ, किनकि यो सानो सानो एफोर्टले नै क्वालिटी माथि लिएर आउने कामहरू गर्छ. सो यस द्याट्स द मेन स्टफ एक्चुअली. व्हाट डु यु थिङ्क होइन? सो
We're still living in Nescafe.
Okay, so let's show you people the drying bed area. Your drying bed area ma say what I've seen is यसको प्रपर युज चाहिँ अझै पनि भएको छैन सिन्स इट्स अ सेकेन्ड हार्भेस्ट. अनि यो चाहिँ फेसिलिटिजहरू चाहिँ धेरै भयो क्या. सो बट इट्स अ भेरी गुड अपर्च्युनिटी टु सी एन्ड अल्सो द फार्मर्स एज वेल टु वर्क अन दिस काइन्ड अफ स्टेसन्स एक्चुली. सो इफ यु कुड सी ड्राइङ बेडमा बी अब 3-4 स्टेयर्सहरू चाहिँ. अनि कफिजहरू अलरेडी ड्राई छ बट स्टिल देयर लट अफ हुन्छ नि थिङ्स द्याट वी निड टु इम्प्रुभ अन. किन भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ ड्राइङ बेड त यहाँ हामीसँग छ तर कतिपय प्रब्लम्सहरू छ. फर इक्जाम्पल द सिलिङ द्याट यु सी यहाँ चिसोमा के भन्छ ड्युहरू झर्ने कामहरू गर्छ र यसको कफी चिजमाथि आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ द क्वालिटी एन्ड अल्सो द प्रोसेसिङ मेथड चाहिँ यसलाई पनि एफेक्ट पार्ने कामहरू गर्छ. सो इट्स भेरी मच इम्पोर्टेन्ट हाउ डु यु मेन्टेन द यो स्टेसन यो रुम चाहिँ इट्स भेरी मच इम्पोर्टेन्ट एक्चुली. सो यस इफ यु कुड सी यहाँ चाहिँ कतिपय कफिजहरू चाहिँ राम्रो भए तापनि लुक एट द वान त्यो सिट लागेर सिट नै भर्दैन होइन के भन्छ त
Seat man छ.
त्यो सिट नै लागेर चाहिँ यो बिकज अफ दिस भन दो यहाँ राम्रोसँग राखे पनि यो सिट राखेर पानी तल छोएर चाहिँ कफीहरू बिग्रिरहेछ. सो वी हेभ मेन्सन द्याट टु द फार्मर्स एज वेल. वी हेभ गिभ देम सल्युसन्स एज वेल कसरी गर्न मिल्छ भन्ने कुराहरू चाहिँ. सो दिज आर भेरी इम्पोर्टेन्ट स्टफ द्याट वी निड टु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड. यहाँ पनि लाइक वी क्यान सी वी हेभ द सेम टेम्परेचर हेर्ने, आरएचहरू हेर्ने, ह्युमिडिटी हेर्ने. सो यस द्याट्स इट. अलराइट सो another section जहाँ चाहिँ which is one of the very important factor which means soil को fertilize के अरे कसरी गर्ने what is it?
आयो भनेको.
Okay, so mostly के चाहिँ soil चाहिँ कसरी के अरे soil को quality यसको fertility कसरी मेन्सन गर्ने. So यहाँ चाहिँ सेक्सन किन देखाउन खोज्यो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ यो फार्ममा चाहिँ I believe they have got few स्पेसिफिकली बाख्रा देखाएको थियो होइन. एन्ड वी हेभ गट दिस वान गाईहरू देखाएको थियौँ. गाईको मल नै धेरै मात्रामा युज गर्ने कामहरू गरिन्छ. दे युज द युरिन एन्ड दि अदर मेथड्स अफ आइम नट प्रिटी मच गुड एट दि फर्टिलाइजेसन्स अनि कसरी बढाउने भन्ने कुराहरू चाहिँ. बट दिज आर द बेसिक कम्पोस्ट बनाएर सोइलको फर्टिलिटी बढाउने कामहरू गर्छ विच इज गुड एक्चुली. किनकि वान अफ द मेन इम्पोर्टेन्ट फ्याक्ट चाहिँ कि धेरै चिजहरू चाहिँ गर्नुपर्छ भनेर चाहिँ भन्दैन मान्छेहरूले चाहिँ. सिम्पल तरिकाले पनि सोइलको क्वालिटी पनि एकदम माथि ल्याउन सकिन्छ भनेको. सो यु क्यान सी मोस्टली मान्छेले युज गर्ने भनेको काउ जङको काउको युरिनहरू हो एन्ड बाख्राहरूको पनि हो. सो द्याट्स हाउ बेसिकली दे डु इट. सो इट्स वान अफ द इम्पोर्टेन्ट थिङ एज वेल जहाँसम्म हामीलाई लाग्छ. सो वी सी अ भेरी गुड पोजिटिभ साइन इन दिस फार्म. बेसिक निड्सहरू अलरेडी यहाँ छ. सो इट्स जस्ट बिन न्यू लाइक 2 वर्ष मात्रै भएको छ, 2-3 वर्ष मात्रै भएको छ. सो कमिङ फ्युचरमा लेट्स से मेबी नेक्स्ट इयर इफ यु कम ओभर हियर एन्ड लुक फर द हार्भेस्ट we might see a very good positive signs and most probably we can definitely see the quality of the farm as well. One of the best example of how a good quality farm can be when it happens. So it's a good stuff. I love it. The other section is nursery. Yeta pani nursery sa. So we mentioned about the nursery as well. यसपालि चाहिँ मोस्ट प्रब्ली प्लान्ट्सहरू कतिपय ठाउँमा त्यो बेबी प्लान्ट्सहरू चाहिँ डिस्कार्ड गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ. अब नयाँ सिजनको लागि नेक्स्ट इयरको लागि चाहिँ yes they might come up with new plans as well. So I'm not sure, but even I'm new to this farm, but I've been trying my best to grab all the informations and yeah, that's it. This is it. I've tried my best yo यसपालिको farm visit to give all the information as much as possible. यसपालिको farm visit is pretty much interesting भयो and I'm pretty much happy to come over here and try to experiment a lot of things. किन भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ number one, you could teach farmers how to take care of the coffees, which is very much important. Number two, there were a lot of things since the farm is pretty much new. We can work on different platform, okay? जसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ आउने दिनहरूको लागि we have a very positive signs as well. And also there are a lot of stuff that we need to understand कि it's not about एउटा मात्रै फार्म मात्रै भएर हुँदैन. There are a lot of things that basically affects the farm as well. कफी प्लान्ट मात्रै भएर हुँदैन, त्यसको प्रोडक्सनमा एफेक्ट गर्नलाई there are other things that we need to understand as well. For example, यो एरियामा चाहिँ मोस्टली क्लाइमेट चेन्जको कारणले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ and also the knowledge among the farmers, मेन यो दुईवटा फ्याक्टरले गर्दाखेरि धेरै मात्रामा कफीको प्रोडक्सनमा एन्ड कफीको क्वालिटीमा एफेक्ट पर्ने कामहरू गर्छ. So that's a 2 days farm visit vlog to you people. We try to do something different. Like to thank Mystical Coffee JHP as well. Thanks Norke as well. Thanks the team as well. It was pretty awesome. And I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog as well. And really got some knowledge in the vlog, but then more of like knowledgeable stuff for us that I always try to put on the table. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed the vlog or maybe this video. If you love the video, please just give it a thumbs up and subscribe the channel if you haven't yet. Until then, I'm going to see you next time with the next post or maybe next video. Thanks so much. Bye bye. Alright, okay. How was your experience on farm visit Illam?
Very awesome. It's the especially coffee farmers on the point. It's always nice to see the farm, the culture of the people here. See what has been done, how organized how improve. It's really been exciting. Yeah, the farm. I really appreciate it because it's been designed in a way that it's very nice. It's not congested, it's not too open. Shadings are open, ramrisa, but as you can see, the shade trees are outside. It's the branches are matasa. I mean, they will flower pretty soon as well. It's been pretty good. So I'm the coffee pan.
Now you have been visited few of the farms as well, so you know what actually the farms basically should be. And कस्तो खालको productions भइरहेको छ normally say
like
right here say
so some of the problems is the education just general knowledge about coffee, moisture content भयो तिनीहरु चाहिँ but I don't want to get too deep into that because that's too it's too
early to say that
but it's really good. Like अहिले mostly चाहिँ washहरू नै गरिरहेछ यता चाहिँ wash like parchments are create गरिरहेछ, but it seems like we're mostly creating naturals from this farm right now, and I think I've roasted some of them and they're coming out great.
That's awesome. And, so you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's always good to come to a coffee farm, man. Always nice.
Awesome, man. All right, cool.